What's up, everybody? What's going on, man? A little bit under the weather, but gotta drop a couple of videos, man. I appreciate everyone's support and understanding this weekend about me not being able to do some live broadcasts like I would normally do. But let's talk about what we saw today. Today in the Indiana Fever 95-91 win over the Atlanta Dream in Atlanta in overtime. Caitlin Clark balls out, 26 points, 9 assists. Probably should have had 14 or 15 assists if people could just simply make layups, catch the ball, and go up for a shot. I mean, it's not that complicated, but for some reason in the WNBA, it remains a very complicated situation because they miss and blow opportunities left and right that are literally handed to them on a plate. But she balled out, had a great game. She had one particular move today where she had Angel Reese on ice skates, and then she missed the shot, the layup, which would have been so sweet, but she blew that one. But other than that, I mean, she played a great game for the most part. 9 assists. I know she had 5 turnovers. A couple of those turnovers, again, I mean, catch the damn ball. It's not that complicated. But again, I go back to you got to know who you're passing that ball to. But in a game like this against the Atlanta Dream, who live and die on those turnovers and creating turnovers to get them easy buckets because they don't shoot the ball all that well, it's really important to not turn the rock over. Now, Fever, this was a slugfest. This was a back and forth street fight. The Atlanta Dream are a tough squad to deal with. You got to deal with the bogus crap that involves Angel Reese and her shoving people around and never getting called for it. And I mean, heck, she hooks Aaliyah Boston, and then Aaliyah Boston gets called for the foul. She knows what she's doing down there around the basket. She knows how to draw these fouls that might not otherwise be fouls. Sometimes they are fouls, other times they're not. But when she flops onto the ground, then you know what you get. But good God Almighty, Angel Reese has a chance to win the game on a putback just before the buzzer, and she completely blows it. Misses a point-blank layup that would have won the game for the Atlanta Dream. Consistent for her in this particular game. She was, 4 of 14, missing shot after shot after shot after shot. Complete bricklayer. I mean, the bricklaying was at a premium in this particular game by Angel Reese. She goes 5 of 16, 14 rebounds, but 5 of 16. She took 2 threes. There was 1 3 that she took that, I mean, my God, it was a top of the key 3 early, and she hit it off the backboard, left of the rim. Stop. Just stop. Don't tell me again about Angel Reese. I will always give her credit for playing hard. You're never going to get me to give her credit for being a good basketball player on the offensive side of the ball, ever. Ever. You'll never get it from me. Never. I'm not going to give you that. Play hard? Sure. Offensive skills? 0. Her last 4 games, she is 16 for 55. I believe I have it. That's 29, 14, 43, 55. She is 16 for 55 her last 4 games. This is a player that's going to go play for the Olympic team. She's shooting 29.09% in her last 4 games. Utterly horrendous and an embarrassment to basketball. Just quite frankly, it's an embarrassment. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here before we do. Welcome back, everyone, to Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. Leave your comments. Take a look at this, man, right here. This is some of the stuff that we get to see right here. WNBA. This is the crew glazing her at the half. Let me put the volume up, because hold on a second. Here we go. Here. Let's get this thing for you so you can hear it. This is what the halftime crew was saying about one Angel Reese at halftime. And she was 3 for 10 from the floor at the half.
But it's actually Indiana that has 7 points off of the turnovers that Atlanta has created until we saw Angel Reese, shout out to our teammate, Angel Reese in particular, her energy shifted. I thought when she got some of those easy baskets to go in the paint that quite frankly she had struggled with to open the ball game, that's when you saw this defense begin to pick up its energy, this Dream Squad to begin to play with a little bit more confidence.
Yeah, athletes know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and that energy is contagious because if you look at Angel Reese, she already has 7 and 9. She's already getting close to a double-double, but then And also, if you think about, you know, on the other side here, you're seeing the Indiana Fever, they're just being a little bit methodical as well, because I like these good to great plays. You see Caitlin orchestrating. It's like both sides are leaning into their strengths on this one.
Let's go back to Angel really quickly, though, because she was part of the catalyst that you saw to be able to change things around. And she said to Holly, I just feel like I needed to take a deep breath and maybe stop overthinking some of these
I've been there.
ones.
I've been there. Like, sometimes the basket is too open. Right. She's used to getting double teamed. She's used to triple teams, and she's used to contact. And so sometimes when you see her, like, wait, what's coming? You want to look over your shoulder. But she settled into the game well. And what I like is she's been such a great mentor also to Medina Okada. I believe Medina Okada has 6 points, 6 rebounds as well. There's no one better to learn from when it comes to being a beast on the boards than Angel Reese.
Yeah, because when the game started and Angel Reese was missing some of those bunnies, we were all talking about it, and I was like, she's not missing these because of Indiana's defense, and she's getting these layups, so that was a good sign. Even though she wasn't finishing them, then she's able to finish some of them, and then Atlanta goes on a run. The person I want to give credit for is while Atlanta was struggling, Alicia Gray was holding it down.
I'm sorry. Listening to the excuses that these people make for Angel Reese is crazy. She's looking for the contact. What? You mean like this play right here? Where is she looking for the contact right here on this particular play? Let me know.
Sherrod with Reese leaking out, finds her, and Reese can't.
Are you kidding? She literally just shot the ball right over the backboard, over the rim. You want to watch it again? It was funny. It was cute. I mean, again, let's take a look.
With Reese leaking out.
Right here. First of all, take a dribble or 2 dribbles, step, leg up, layup. No, she does a full-on jump stop. Full-on 2-foot jump stop.
Finds her.
Look at that. Full-on jump stop. I thought she's ambidextrous. I thought that's what they said. She could shoot with the right hand and the left hand. Caitlin Clark is 3 feet from her.
And Reese can't finish it.
See, I'd like to hear the damn guy say, that's embarrassing. Like, that's an embarrassment. You missing a layup like that? Please do not tell me about how she picked it up. She had 7 and 9. She was 3 of 10 at the half. 3 of 10, and she went 2 of 6 in the second half. She was 3 of 10. And you're telling people, what? This is the crap you get to listen to about Angel Reese. It's utterly embarrassing. But, and then let's get to the most important part, where she blows the game-winning layup, because this is who she is. They're literally making excuses for this woman on the plays that she makes. Now, I want to bring up this play for a couple of reasons, because they showed Carl Smesko telling his team, wait to the 6-second mark, right? I heard it because they were recording his huddle. Wait to the 6-second mark and then go. This is a tie game. Ryan Howard is 40 feet from the rim right here with 6.9 left. She goes a little bit before that, but okay. But I'm sure when Carl Smesko in his mind said go, he didn't think of this.
5 seconds.
He didn't think of this. He didn't think of pull up from 30 and shoot a 3 with 5.5 left. I want you to look at that lane. That lane is wide open. What was Ryan Howard thinking here? This is just stupid basketball. Look, you've got Sophie Cunningham completely beaten. Just go back to it. She's totally beaten. She's playing her to go go to left. First of all, that was a travel. Just so you know, that's a travel. Go look at her feet. That's traveling. 1 foot down. Okay, look at it again. Right foot down. She moves the right foot. And then takes another step to her left. She traveled off the rip. But they didn't call it. Sophie is completely beaten. She took 2 steps before she dribbled the basketball. That is illegal. That is not legal when you have a possession. It's 2 steps after you've been dribbling, not 2 steps before you dribble. But right here, why aren't you just going right down the middle of the lane? I mean, look at this lane. You could have gone all the way to the freaking the circle right here and pulled up from 10 feet. But she takes this shot.
Howard, long
And of course, Aaliyah Boston fails miserably once again to box out because Aaliyah Boston is just softer than butter. I mean, it happens over and over again where she gets just shoved around. Get your big butt ass down lower. You're getting shoved around, as always. And it lands right in Angel Reese's hands. I mean, Aaliyah Boston's completely out of position. Here we go again on the right-hand side. And there we go. Brick. Hillman's just as bad. Here's another angle for it for y'all. Here's another right here.
Atlanta continues to own the.
Oh, and there are people crying that this was a foul on Aaliyah Boston. Come on, man. Like, cry me a river, man. You got a left hand. You go over the layup, man.
Offensive glass here in the
Like,
fourth quarter.
how do you blow that? I know how you blow that. You're Angel Reese. Angel Reese is the worst finisher on the rim in the WNBA, in the history of the WNBA. She's atrocious. She's horrible. Now, let's take a look at some of the work that Caitlin Clark did in this game, because Caitlin Clark was on one today. She did some serious work today. She was crisscrossing people all day long, and it was a thing of beauty. Here we got the play that we all enjoyed watching a great deal. This was Caitlin Clark, being guarded by Angel Reese right here. She is put into a one-on-one on a screen right here. And here's crisscross, ba-ba, pull up, bump, being right in the mouth. Right in Angel Reese's grill. That was a thing of beauty. Another one of those lovely, lovely shots by Angel Reese. Right on Angel Reese's head. Again, telling us that she's an elite defensive player. I'll tell you what, man. Homegirl Caitlin Clark in the defensive mode, she made some defensive plays. I mean, she made Alicia Gray take a really tough shot late in the game and made her miss. There was some other plays that she made where she was staying in front of players, which was once again a thing of beauty. Here's another one from Caitlin Clark right here in this game. We got this one here.
Into the arms of Clark.
Pull up.
Clark, guarded by Sherrod, will fire.
That's a bomb. Hey! Boom, another one. Like, this is what Caitlin Clark does, man. It's one of those things that you get to watch, and you never get too mesmerized. You never get. It's still at times like, yo, she didn't just take that shot seriously right here. And here's another one of these great looks by. This is the one I was talking about earlier from Angel Reese. This great look from Angel Reese. I mean, just utterly horrifically bad. This is the player. What are you doing?
3 to shoot. Reese will fire.
Your left hand. Look where the ball. Look where that ball bounced. You saw that, right? You saw that ball bounce, right? You are head on with the damn basket, and you didn't hit the rim. You didn't hit the rim. This is a straightaway three that did not hit the rim.
3.
Or maybe hit the bottom of the rim. You want to see it again?
Will fire a 3.
Oh my God, that's a boulder. Absolute brick. Just the typical Angel Reese shot. 5 of 16 once again, like I said. Caitlin Clark has a wonderful game. Goes 9 of 19. She goes 9 of 20, 45% from the floor, 26 points, 9 assists, 5 turnovers. She probably could have had 14, 15 assists if people would make layups. Michaela Timpson balled out today. She had 20 points, 9 of 13. She seemed to be in the action all game long. I would love to see Michaela Timpson not think about it too much sometimes, because there's opportunities that she has where, like, she had a beautiful behind-the-back pass from Caitlin Clark where she's literally right in front of the rim and basically blows the layup, gets her own rebound, and then puts it back in. Aaliyah Boston goes for 18 points. She hits 14 boards, but, man, she at times, man, it's frustrating watching this woman in action, getting pushed around by Angel Reese. Kelsey Mitchell had 20. She extends her 20-point streak. Took 22 shots to do it, but she had 20 points. She struggled a great deal in the first half. She had a big play in the fourth in overtime to go at Angel Reese, went right by her. Blue got a layup for a 5-point lead, and that was pretty much the ball game. Caitlin Clark does knock down a pair of free throws for the final margin. It was 93-91. Hits a couple of free throws and puts the game away 95-91. Big win for the Indiana Fever. Alicia Gray had 32 points, man. She was scorched earth in that third quarter. Played extremely well. Fourth quarter kind of faded again. Ryan Howard had 17, 4 of 13, 1 of 8. Again, shot chucking away. never understand why she plays how she plays. Brianna Jones didn't play for whatever reason, leg injury. I mean, just got back from injury, so who knows what's to do with her. Jordan Canada was sick. I know the feeling. I'm still sick right now. But this was a big win for the Indiana Fever. They jump up to 23-12 on the season. They're 2-2 against the Dream. So I don't know how you would break up the tiebreaker, because right now the Fever is 10-4 in conference and the Dream is 11-5 in conference. They're now a game and a half ahead of Atlanta. They're a half game behind Vegas, for which they do hold the head-to-head tiebreaker. So if they go to 24-12, they will be moving up to the 3 seed. That's big for the Fever. But big win for the Fever tonight, this afternoon to evening. And next on their schedule, they got the Toronto Tempo on the road on Tuesday, tomorrow, because this is after midnight now. They got the Tempo on the road on Tuesday. And before, and then they got a long road trip here, guys. They got Atlanta, Toronto, Dallas, New York, Chicago. So they're on the road for the next week, and they have a back-to-back road New York, Chicago. So before they come back on August 28th at home versus Connecticut, and then they have that lengthy 3-week break for the World Cup women's basketball thing. So let's see what happens. The Fever are playing pretty darn well. Today was a big win for them. Dream is a tough team. I've always said I think the Dream are a favorite. I picked the Dream to win the championship. I've said it. If they play the way they can play, they have a really good shot. And but I go back to what I've always said. The more times Angel Reese takes 16, if Angel Reese is taking 16 shots, they got some problems, man. But of course, Angel Reese is the bricklayer that she typically is. That's all I got. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comments. I hope y'all doing well. This is Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.